Hello, subscribers, return viewers, and new subscribers. Today is Tuesday, and we look at Elvis albums on the Tuesday. And today we're going through my 1970 albums from my CD collection. Last week I've gotten quite a good few views and subscribers from last week's Elvis video. Elvis in the 60s, and that has quite a number of views, but over 250 views. So thank you very much, and thank you for coming along this journey. And on the previous Tuesday to that, we've had Elvis in the 50s CD collection, and quite a good few views from that one as well. So I will be putting a link to the playlist of all my Elvis videos at the end of this video. So you can, if you stick around long enough, you can see those at the end of the video and hop on and watch those videos. Now, let's get started. This is at the start of the 70s on stage. We have had this album in last week's disappointing Mia Wallace. It's on stage, an absolutely excellent album. It is the bonus song version, and on the short version, there are certain songs that you do not have. This is an absolute fantastic album. Highly recommended. It's the King warming up before he gets into the groove, and here he is in the groove. This is a low, or not a low, it is the alternative in the garden. Again, with the glass cases, you will see that it's a remastered CD. And when it doesn't have the light there, it's not a remastered CD. That's the rule of thumb anyway. Sometimes that may change due to the design of the CD. But this is the alternative to Madison Square Garden. So I think he had a few shows on in 1972. And this was the afternoon show, and it is a fantastic album, absolutely amazing album. And I'm trying to read the song. It's all the small typos, so I'm trying to get it into focus for you, and with my dyslexic brain, I'm trying to get it in focus. So if you can pause it there, and if you want to read the song list, please do so I can't read it. It's too small. Even through the phone, it's too small. Oh, hold on. I have it here. Now we have it. So there's all the song list. Post Salad Annie, Heartbreak Hotel, Love Me Tender, Blue Suede Shoes, Reconsider Baby, Suspicious Minds, For the Good Times, American Trilogy, and Can't Stop Loving You, and Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Absolutely fantastic album, and I think I remember listening to this and this. I play this quite often, and I think this one is just as good as this one. You're spoiled for choice, really. If you have either of these, well done. Here's the backlist to see will it come into focus. So yeah, there you go. You can pause it. More or less the same track list. I think Impossible Dream is on this one and it's not on the other one. And it's just a fantastic album. Out of all of this, before I even go through all of them, this one would be an easy go-to. Definitely an easy go-to. It's even better than a Love from Hawaii. And this is again the glass bit at the side. This is the remastered version. Money Spider typos, so I'll hold it there. I'll try not to look because I get motion sickness from looking at the Money Spider typos. So you can pause it there and read the track list. Fantastic version of the Aloha concert. Get this version, don't get the other ones. This one is really good. Now we're on to 90s Elvis, and as I was saying about the glass side glass there again. So this is 90s Elvis, and with most of the 90s Elvis, I think a lot of the CD casing were in white as well. This is the country album, and this is the concept album, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Really, really excellent album. And what I discovered is I kind of recollecting and re-getting to know a lot of my stuff is the song that's split up into all the different songs is on this album. Born about 10,000 years ago, this one. So there you go, Elvis Country, and that's the way it is. And then we have Promised Land up next. Excuse me now, I still have the sniffles, it's winter time. Well, it's autumn really, and there we are, Elvis in the 90s with the white CD case. And Promised Land, I just listened to this one, and it's absolutely fantastic. Kind of, there was no singles on this one, I think. And just a collection of songs, kind of an album, track album. Yeah, that's the way I would describe this one, and it's just an excellent album, and you can't go too wrong. Promised Land was in the Will Smith movie and Tommy Lee Jones' Men in Black. And here we have Moody Blue, and that is an excellent album. This is a double album. It doesn't say it's a double album. Well, it does. But if you're looking at the cover, you would think was he a single album. There's this album on it as well. Hold on, let me try and get in focus. Yeah. See if you can read that. It is Elvis Presley from Elvis Presley Boulevard and Moody Blue together. So you're doing well if you have this one. This is just an excellent album, and an alternative picture to Moody Blue. And yeah, we look at it in that one. So then we have Golden Records Volume 5, which is it's about the 70s, but it was released in 1984. That's a nice hype sticker. And again, this is an excellent album to have in your collection. And actually, all the Golden Records series, Golden Records 1 to 5, is well worth having. So there's the track list. Again, Money Spider typos. So there we go, that's all those albums. We put them there. We'll have a look at this box set. 20 original albums. Take it out. And there are all the ones. The first one is 50s. One from the 50s in this box set. And we have the 60s. 60s. And then we go to the 70s. We take out all the 70s now in a sec. Hold on now. One bit at a time as the song goes. One piece at a time. Johnny Cash. Now, I'll put that back. Now, we have, wait, hold on. No, we have them all. And we have to go, yeah, I know what I'm doing wrong. Now, and I think one from the 60s is after getting in here. Yes, it is. This is from the 60s. So we'll put that back there. And we go in order. Thank you for sticking out with me this long. If you're still around. On stage, this is the one without the bonus songs. So this is quite excellent. And if you have either of those, they're quite good. That's on stage. That's the way it is. Absolutely excellent. If if you had two Elvis albums, go with from the 70s. Go with this one and Live at Madison Square Garden. They're just both excellent. You win hands down. Love Letters, an excellent album. Elvis Now, kind of a bit meh about this one. I prefer the second side to the first side. Yeah, it gels a bit more with me. Then Elvis Country, must play it a bit more. It's very good, much better than Elvis Now. Then we have the very famous live from Hawaii via satellite. And that's absolutely fantastic. And if you can get the alternative Aloha, which is the rehearsal night, that's a much better concert than the actual concert. Even though the actual concert is fantastic all by itself. And what is a fun fact about this album is that it was in the same time as Dark Side of the Moon. So you had Elvis live via satellite and Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon in the charts at the same time. You can't go wrong with that. Then we have Elvis, his second album called Elvis. His second album was called Elvis. And this was originally called The Fool, but they changed their minds. And absolute bizarre way to promote songs. You can't see them. I can't see them. So that's RCA quality control for you back in the 70s. This is another confusing one. This should be just called For Old Time's Sakes. And a completely different cover, because the cover is completely misleading to the music that's on the album. It's an excellent cover, but completely misleading. It's a wonderful country album, and that cover just does not reflect the music on the album. Simple as that. It's an excellent cover. Here's another excellent album, underrated. Good Times. Two underrated albums. Good Times. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant album. And the song by the Irishman, he's Phil Coulter. He wrote My Boy on that one. So well done, Phil. But Brendan Boyer met Elvis, man from my hometown, and he had Beatles support in their hometown. Promised Land, excellent album. I bought this album, haven't listened to it yet. It's the worst album ever made, apparently. So, but makes a good t-shirt. They all do, really. I have to get a new Elvis t-shirt, actually. There's Elvis Today, very, very good album. Must listen to it a bit more. Again, Money's by their typos. Do have it on vinyl. I'll put it in the playlist. Be in the playlist. You can see that on the playlist. We're almost getting to the end. So again, if you've stuck out with me, why, thank you very much. You've been a fantastic audience. This is an excellent album. This is the album that's on. There's we get it there for you. There's the two albums individually. That's Moody Blue. That's Moody Blue with the original cover. And if you turn it around, there's that album. There's those two albums repackaged onto that one there. So that's very, very good. And that's from Elvis Presley Boulevard. I can't really read that, actually. I know the title. I'm only repeating it because I know the title. I can't actually see it. And these are big typos. They're all kind of just blurred together. So I can't read. You can pause it. And I can't read these either, so again, you can pause it. You're a dyslexic host. There's Moody Blue, fantastic album. Absolutely amazing album. You know, to think that he passed away a few months after this, wow, absolutely wow. And then we have this one. I believe Elvis in Demand was released in the 70s as well, just before he passed away, and it's not in this box set or the 60 album box set, but that's RCA. This is an excellent album and another kind of very much country music based album. It's just absolutely brilliant. And it's kind of a mix of live and studio stuff, mainly live stuff. So I highly recommend this one. I tried to bring it into focus. Welcome to my world. Help me make it through the night. Kris Kristofferson. Release me. I really don't want to know. For the good times. Make the world go away. Gentle on my mind. I'm so lonesome I could cry. You have Kris Kristofferson and Hank Williams. You know how can you go wrong? And Elvis. So two Hank Williams song there. I'm so lonesome I could cry, and Your Cheating Heart, and I Can't Stop Loving You. This is an excellent album. If you stuck out with me for all of this, why thank you very much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience. I highly recommend all these albums. I do have other 70s stuff I'm just after realizing, and I forgot to put them in, but I have them in another video. It's the Digipack series. So I'm just after realizing that I'm after forgetting to include them. But I have them in their own little separate video. You can go back and watch those if you wish to. So again, thank you very much for watching this video. We will talk to you again in the next video.